Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, January 8th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Uh, I'll show you the Dow chart first of all because it's pretty uneventful. The Dow opened a little bit positive this morning, and then it went negative, and it actually went below that 31,000 mark by almost 200 points at one time, rather negative, but then came back the last couple hours and ended up closing up 57 points. Okay, that doesn't look like much. That's just a lot of zigzagging around. We had an absolutely fabulous day because we have some hot stocks, and they aren't doing what the Dow's doing. We had an unbelievable $105,000 in open trade on the close yesterday with 22 positions. But if you can believe it, it didn't stop there. We ended up closing those out with $145,000 in closed out profits. You heard me. We closed out $145,000 in profits today. We got into 15 positions, 6 positive, 9 negative, but we're still holding positive $14,000 positive over the weekend. So, yeah, that's like over $158,000. Add that all up. $158,000 for the day. I'd say that's a good work day. Yeah, we really cleaned up today. Not too much to say. It just takes my breath away. Believe it or not, I won't get it. We actually had earlier in the day. It was even higher than that. We had a little pullback, but not much pullback. $158,000 combined total on both sides. Very, very good. I'll show you 3 of our stocks. I'd be here all night if I showed you everything that was good. This first one is Riot, RIOT, Riot Blockchain. On yesterday, we bought this as soon as we could, and it went way up, pulled back some, but was still profitable on the close. Big gap up this morning. Pulled back just a little there for that exit, but we still got $11,800 in profit out of Riot Blockchain. And then you can barely see it here. On the last 15-minute bar, we got tagged at the very top of that bar. So we're re-entered Riot Blockchain with just a minute or two to go. And we are down $555 on that re-entry. Holding over the weekend. You never know what's going to happen, but you know, darn thing could gap way up on Monday, and this could end up being another big trade in Riot Blockchain. We just have to see. Then I've showed you this chart before because it just keeps going and going and going. This is MARA, Marathon Patent Group, and on Tuesday we bought this about the middle of the day. It gaps up on Wednesday. We take 12,300 out of Marathon. We get re-entered It closed slightly against us. Big gap up yesterday that keeps us in the trade all day. And then another gap up this morning. And we get out here with basically $36,000. $36,000 in profit on that trade alone. And then it bumps up here and we get tagged again. And we're down about $2,000 on that re-entry. But we're still in Marathon Patent Group. So, anything could happen. But we already have about $48,000 in profits in this single stock we started buying back on Tuesday, and we're still holding it over the weekend. So I'll probably be showing it to you again on Monday. And finally, this is great, but I'll show you the perfect trade. Once in a while I get one of these. It's just absolutely a perfect trade. This is ARCT, which is Arcturus Therapeutics Holdings Incorporated. On Wednesday, we bought this about 2 to 3 hours in. It closed against us. Notice how we get into some of these great trades and they close against us. Now that's why day traders don't make any money. You can't make any money to be day trading. Never known a day trader made money. That's the truth. Anyway, so we hold this loss to yesterday, and then it just screams. And of course, when it does this, we hang on to it. So we're still holding this on the close. Yesterday, it pops up again, and look here where we get out of this thing. We get out of that almost the top tick of the day. Hey, anybody sees this chart, they think I'm just fooling around. I'm putting these little white arrows in here to make it look like I'm a trading god or something. I'm not. I'm not a trading god. I have an algorithm I program, but I follow that algorithm. The algorithm did this. The algorithm got out at almost the top tick of this entire move, and that trade is worth $43,000. $43,000 in less than 3 days. It's unbelievable. Perfect trade. Absolutely perfect trade. Arcturus Therapeutics Holdings Incorporated. So all this, add it all up, yeah, we got about 150,000 today. Quite a day. Trader Bob is happy. You guys have a great weekend, and I will be back here on Monday trading as usual.